In comes I, never been here before, to prepare the crowd and clear the floor. Hang on, the space is already clear. There's only us mummers here. We are bound by a pestilential decree. So we'll bring this play to you virtually. Oh, fear not, for we'll be distant socially. So for once, you'll be able to hear and see. Now, on this spot, there shall be shown the greatest battle ever known betwixt St. George. Well, I think that sounded a little bit like a cheer, but only quieter. Let's try it again. And you at home, betwixt St. George and a Turkish knight. Old axe, new axe, acts you've never seen. For I am the very champion to bring these players to your screen. And if you don't believe these words I say, well, let the oldest gentleman of all come in and start the play.
In comes I, old Father Time. Christmas has sadly passed away. No. But now we're here. Now we're here to start the year with this our New Year's play. Our play is set for knights of old and courage bold, raising of the dead, heroes, villains, monsters waiting to be fed. Now, who's this coming onto our scene? A man with a different colour scheme.
In comes I, the Green Man. From pagan lore I spring. This day unto our modest men a change I come to bring. Bold folk of Alvechurch, hear my claim. These lads only seek to entertain, not to offend or to defame. The way that they do paint their face has naught to do with creed or race. But the wheel does turn and time moves on. 'Tis the hour for blackface to be gone. So by my spell and powers unseen, I'll turn these mummers' faces green. And as these lads do tour the land, forevermore you will see my hand. And now that business is out of the way, here comes a lady to begin the play.
In comes I, sweet Moll the Flanders mare, with my lily-white skin and long flowing hair. Some call me the good time that's been had by many, but all I wanted was to spend a penny. But my lover, the cunning old Celt, went off to war with the key to my chastity belt. 3 years I've waited, maybe more, for my lover's return from the holy war. But hark, I hear his breath approaching me. Hello, big boy, here's the lock, show me your key. In comes I, the dragon, a mighty beast. I strike fear into hearts every year. Though I'm without my infant train, fear not, next time they will reappear. Away, away, you cursed beast! I'll not be your midday feast. Anyway, old son, these COVID rules apply even to a dragon. It is out of the question. Anyway, I give you indigestion. Where is my night of courage ball? There is a story to
2 meters, you say? I must stay away. It's infection by me that you dread. Don't worry, fair maiden. Any virus here laden won't matter to you if you're dead.
Help! Help! Help once more! Where is my knight of courage bold? There is a story to be told.
In comes I, brave St. George,
The knights of courage bold. This feast you no longer celebrate, or so I've been told. I am St. George, from old England sprung. My famous name around the world hath rung. For many gory deeds and wonders have I made known. The giants tremble on their throne. I've come to slay the dragon and save the damsel in distress. I am the hero of this piece, in case you hadn't guessed. Prepare to meet thy end, you beast. Cremate my mull? How dare thee?
But this year, St. George, I am free from the fight. The restrictions show I am in the right. Stay over there, come no closer. Cause me no trouble. There is no space left in our bubble.
But you forget who's standing near. Sweet Bowl, can you do the honours, please, my dear?
Of course, I will face this beast I'll face. When I've done, there'll be naught left to test, track or trace. Oh! Ow! Ow!
Back comes I, old Father Time. I'm always first at the scene of the crime. Poor St. George, he was in a fix, but there's no room in our group of 6. We'll leave you here to get on with the rest of the play. I hear a man with a moan coming this way.
In comes I, the sad punter, and I really must complain. I've stood here every New Year's Day, and these plays all seem the same. Every year you block the road, and I can't park my car. This pub is full of... Hang on, what's going on? There's no one near in sight. Now look what I'm moaning about. This really isn't right.
Don't worry, old son. Some things will never change. There's no need for you to raise a hue and cry. For even in these times so strange, you will still be the first man to die.
You sure, St. George? You want to bet? Things are different now, you see. How will you strike if you can't get within 2 metres of me?
Aha! I thought of that, old son. Beware. My super impressive weapon.
Infamy! Infamy! They've all gone in infamy!
There lies upon the floor the victim of our tale of woe. But wait a minute, who's this guy wandering into our show?
In comes I, Dominic Cummings. My eyesight's not the best. I'm off to Barnard Castle to give myself a test. I took a wrong turn somewhere and now I'm in this town. But I do have previous, for breaking a lockdown.
Should you be travelling? Aren't you in tier 4?
Those rules are for plebs. They don't apply to me. I'm a Downing Street special advisor, you see. I turn Johnson's government into a total farce. He was a puppet with my hand up his arse. But now his missus is in control. She tells him what to do, and all of the self-serving, snivelling, silly cabinet too.
All right, Collins, you've had your say. Now pack your box and get on your way.
Oh, Dick. Am I dead?
Not yet.
Oh, go on, Dick. Oh, it's so unfair. My reputation is in tatters. It is now. But don't they know that mine is the only opinion that mattered?
You want to be dead now?
Yes, please. if you wouldn't mind. Do you want a hand?
I'm the one who's finally going to put pay to you.
Oh, fit.
I fought all, man and beast, and killed them fairly and squarely. I am the protector of this land. Now show me the man who dares me.
In comes I, the Turkish knight. I am the man who dares thee. Bold Slasher is my name, and with sword and buckler by my side, I hope to win the game. I am that man of whom you've heard tell. I'm even meaner than Pretty Patel. Likewise, I'm called the Turkish knight. Return to England for to fight. I'll fight you, St. George, you man of courage bold. And if your blood runs hot, I'll quickly run it cold.
No satisfaction shall you get as long as I have strength to stand. For I do not care to see a Turk in this, our England. Draw out thy sword and fight, or turn and run away.
No.
For satisfaction I shall have
Never.
this merry New Year's Day. I'll cut thee, and I'll hew thee. For I'm bound to let thee know I am Sir George of England before I let thee go.
Oh, how canst thou hurt me? My head is made of brass. My body's made of steel. My arms and legs are knuckle bones. No man can make me yield.
You and I will the battle try. When I conquer, you will die. There's no need for you to wail and moan.
No.
Moan and wail.
No.
Look, if you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Hang on a second. How fair is this? You over there? How can I strike thee?
Well, don't wail and moan and wail.
We'll get there in a minute.
If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Oh, no. Cheat. I'm cut down, but not quite dead. It is only the pain that lies in my head. If I once on my two legs stood, I'd fight George to my knees in blood.
As thou dost lie upon the floor, this truth I'll tell to thee. Thou bearest thy sword once more, thy butcher I will surely be.
Oh, please, St. George, mercy for me I crave. Spare me this once, and I'll be your Turkish slave.
Arise, arise, O Turkish knight, unto your own land flies, and tell what wonders I have done, or be prepared to die.
Aha, I seize my chance. I'll hack it small as flies, and send it to the master baker, to turn into mince pies.
Mince pies I do not like. They give me indigestion. Old Turkish knight, how's this for another?
Shit.
always with a turkey, there's a need for stuffing. Let's hope this Turkish knight didn't die for nothing. You see how things have changed this time? That is not usually my line. But now it's time for me this space to clear. Otherwise, our tale will only end in tears.
In comes I. Beelzebub, I've had a devil of a day. Souls to reap, souls to keep. Work, work, work. Don't get me started on about the pay. Now, in this hand, I got a club. And in this hand, a frying pan. Don't you all think I'm a jolly old man? No. Nah. I forgot my lines.
On the next page.
Blimey, what's this I've found, man and beast? Lay dead on the ground. A doctor must be found. Oh, we're never going to end this tragic play. Doctor, doctor, come with speed. Help me in my time of need. My time of need I do implore. I've never been in such need of a doctor before.
Test, test, get your frozen test. In comes I, Chris Whitty. You need a doctor, I hear. At every press conference, I'm the one to appear. I'm the COVID guru you always see. I bet you're sick of the sight of me with my 1,000-yard stare. And my nervous stammer. I'm an appalling bedside manner. My talk of art and infection rate leaves the people in a state. I'm not jealous of JVT with his acronym for a name and his analogies. He's the favourite of the political pundits, but you know what?
What?
He gets on my nerves.
And then?
Behold, my catchphrase. Next slide, please. Locking down folks is such a wheeze.
I wasn't expecting you. This is quite a shock.
Well, thank you, lucky stars, you didn't get Matt Hancock. I've come in to run the show. Johnson can't tell his arse from his elbow.
So, can you cure these folks here laying dead?
Cure these people? Is that what you said?
Then
No,
what? Oh,
that is something I cannot do.
then what the hell is the point of you? Get thee gone, and that's an order. We need somebody from north of the border.
In comes I, the Scottish doctor.
And by what means are you a doctor?
By my travels.
Really? Where have you travelled?
I, nobody else, has travelled to Italy, Spitaly, France and Spain, twice around the world, back into Alvechurch again.
That's some going, that.
It's Alvechurch.
Very good. So I suppose the question we've got to ask you is, and what ills can you cure?
I can cure the itch, the stitch, the palsy and the gout, the pains within and the pains without, dropsy, mopsy, sloth and colic, cures both herbal and alcoholic. If you break your neck, I can quickly set it on again. And if you break your leg or arm, I can cure it off again.
I suppose we have to ask the question, what's your fee?
£10 is my fee. £10 is my fee. But £9, 19 shillings and 11 pence, 3 farthings will I take from thee. Unless, of course, you've got American Express.
Ah, but do you do contactless payment?
No, not this year. Technology, forget it.
I have no idea where I'm going now.
I have to take a little walk now.
Oh,
Now.
Go and have a look at it.
Drop of brains, drop of lungs, intestines, bladder and heart. Come on, you guys, rise up.
Play your part.
Doctor, a moment if you will. Thank you, Doctor, for healing our pain and once more making these mothers fit. Let's hope a vaccine for all does the same, if we can import it after Brexit.
So now our story has been told of ancient knights so bold, where in a year of pain and strife these mummers show there's signs of life. It falls to me to recount our cast and bring our tale to an end at last.
A recount, you say? We've not finished this play! In comes I, Rudy Giuliano, straight from the US of A. I'm the one Trump calls on if things don't go his way. Now, before I go on, can I check one thing? Is this Four Seasons total landscaping?
What on earth are you on about? Go on before I give you a clout.
This whole play is a liberal conspiracy. I'll show that in the courts. You'll see. This performance is just fake news to those who don't heed your views.
There's another line coming.
It's there. It's there, Rudy.
Do you think people heed these here plays? Folks get their facts from Facebook these days. Now, before you whine and moan and grouse, Trump ain't gonna leave the White House.
Oh, do one, Rudy. You're through. Get out before we cough on you.
I'm away from this dance. It ain't coming from my health insurance.
Sorry, good people, from that break from our flow. Let's return to the cast of the show. The Green Man appeared, as you will have seen, to turn our Morris men's faces green. The Dragon, he was set for a mighty feast. Until Sweet Moll did for that beast. Sad punter, where is he? Sought to stop the play, but St George soon sent him on his way. Who's next? Dominic Cummings wandered in, but he got punished for his sin. Bold Slasher, that fine turkey cock, found himself in deepest hock. Beelzebub, over this side this time. Oh yes, stepped up from down below to bring an end to this dismal show. Chris Whitty tried to speak some sense, but who wants another press conference? The Doctor, with his magic pudding, a miracle they wrought. St George.
Hey!
With Maidenhead his port. Rudy Giuliani tried to stop us at the last, but no one stops me from giving the rundown of the cast. And so there's one thing left to hail. These words we won't rebuff. That is the moral of our tale.
What's a night is not enough.
Shut up, we haven't finished yet.
There's more.
Back comes I, who was here once before. back now to end the play, in which we saw, for England's sake, St. George, he saved the day. And if you thought our words were botched, well, just remember, you sat there and watched. Good gentlemen and ladies all, we hope you will be free to subscribe a small part to help pay our doctor's fee. We're jovial lads, we do no harm wherever we appear, but our players now are in deep distress for want of cake and beer. So share our luck, share our health, but be sure to share your wealth. And now this year we're doing that online, so if you'd like to donate, press somewhere here. And let's hope this year brings you more cheer. We wish you all
A Happy New Year!